Welcome back to the Core Cars News Tech Lab. Today we're going to be taking a look at should you buy a Roku or a Fire TV. Now when we survey our readers, these are the two most popular streaming players amongst our readers. So it raises the question, which one's better than the other? And honestly, I think it's really a personal opinion thing. Now they both work very similar. They both offer access to Hulu, Apple TV, YouTube TV, and so many other streaming services. But how they do it, how the user interfaces work are a little bit different. They both offer products at different price points. They both have cheaper lower end HD only players. They have high $100 plus streaming players. They have mid-range ones too. So we're going to really look at the user interface here. The idea is when you buy that streaming player, whether you buy an HD version or a 4K version, and you take it home and you plug it into your TV, how is it going to work? How's it going to look? And what should you expect it to be able to do for both? And that's what we're going to focus on in this review. So hopefully this will help you decide which one's right for you. If it does, do us a big favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping us grow and helping us support our families. And hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. Let's start this off real quick with Roku, and then we're going to jump over to the Fire TV and show you the user interface. This is the Roku TV from TCL, very similar to the Roku players. The only difference is the Roku players have like a purplish interface, and TCL does a maroonish, reddish interface with it. So very quickly though, the user interfaces are the same. You have on the left here, you have a bunch of menus. You can get in search and search for a particular show or app, add different channels and more. And then right here, on the home screen, you just have a list like a smartphone. If you have an Android or an iPhone, you're very familiar. Just a list of different streaming player apps here with it. And then you just click whichever one you want. Let's give you an example how quickly it goes. Let's jump into YouTube TV here. And it opens up the app, loads it right in, and then starts playing whatever you were last watching with it. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, all this works very similar with it on it. So let's jump back here. I don't want any copyright complaints for airing TV, and go right back to the home screen. So very simple. And that's been a big selling point of Roku for a long time, is they just want a super simple user interface here. They're not going to do anything fancy. They're not going to do anything crazy. They're just going to make it very easy to get where you want. Now, if you buy a Roku TV, it even has very easy ways to get into different HDMI controllers, the live TV guide from your antenna. You can see my Fire TV here connected through the HDMI port 1. Right there, I click on it and launches it. We'll do that in just a minute. Very simple, very quick user interfaces. The remote is extremely simple to use. It just got, come on, there we go. It just got a bunch of quick launch buttons with it. Apparently it does not want, there we go. That allows you to launch into different places. A big play pause button, a voice control remote to say things like open YouTube TV, open Hulu, open Netflix. You can do a quick jump back that jumps back a few, like 30 seconds, and then the controls will move around. It even has a power for your TV and volume and mute buttons here, so you can control your TV's volume without having to get a second remote. Super simple use remote. Again, Roku's real selling point has always been just super simple. But what about Fire TV? Let's jump into the Fire TV and take a look at the user interface there. Switching over to the remote for that real quick with it. So here you go. Fire TV, very different user interface. Not that it's bad. You have a home row here. You got home, you got a live TV guide, bookmarks, you got different apps. And if you do want just a list of apps, you can come over here and click on this app icon and then just get a list of all the apps you have installed here. Very simple, very quick to do with it. But on the home screen, they're really promoting, hey, I recently watched this stuff. My son loves Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Star Trek Lower Deck, Picard. My wife's been going through Yellowstone. Allows us to quickly jump into what we were last watching. And it will even remember and jump into that from where we left off last, which is pretty nice. So with that. And then recently used apps with it. Next up for you, suggested programs. I recently raced through Picard, absolutely loved it. So it's obviously suggesting a lot of Star Trek content for my Paramount Plus subscription here. Free documentaries on their Amazon's Freevee, which is a free streaming service. So it's really just putting a lot of content here for free and paid suggestions with it. For example, here's a row of sponsored different streaming services. Dog TV, did you know there's a whole streaming service for your dogs and their humans? Maybe something to watch while the dogs are gone. and more. Here, we're not subscribed to Stars, but it's trying to tempt me with different Stars content. So really the entire home screen here is an attempt to either get you right back into what you were watching last, which I do appreciate. They put the apps that I last used at the top, they put the last watched shows at the top, and more, but it's much more aggressive in trying to push content to you, where the Roku is more just like, here, pick a streaming service. Yeah, we have a few ads with it. Neither one's wrong. A lot of people do love the fact that the Fire TV allows you to very quickly get into what you recently watched. For example, I can jump into CBS Sports, I can jump into Lower Decks, I can rewatch Picard. Honestly, may do that if you haven't watched it, very good. So nothing wrong with it. Both of them have voice controls, both of them have a lot of cool features. Let's jump into the remote here. You got a big voice control button right here where you can press this and open up Alexa to everything your Alexa and your smart device can do, this can do, plus say open a particular streaming service, etc. Now this is the D-pad, it's kind of a circle. We press up, down, and then press in the middle to select a button as you navigate through it. Again, a quick jump back to replay a few seconds, a menu button, home button, and then volume controls are here rather than on the side, mute. And then quick launch guides down here. These vary depending on what, both Roku and Fire TV change these out a lot, depending on when you buy it, what device you buy it. These buttons can be different. But pretty simple remote and a power button for your TV right here. And just like Roku, it will learn other TVs. So if you plug it into in this case, a Roku TV, it will learn it, control it, or an LG, Samsung, whatever it may be. Pretty simple. So, personal opinion. There's no wrong answer here. Fire TV is definitely a lot more leaning on, hey, we're going to tell you and push content to you rather than you just launch Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. Roku says, we're just going to be super simple. If you want to watch something on Netflix, you go to Netflix. You want to watch something on Amazon, you go to Amazon. And the nice thing is both of them allow you to rearrange these menus. On Roku, you can rearrange the screen and put your favorites at the top. Fire TV, you can rearrange this row here to get whatever you want in that order with it, which is pretty cool. Both pretty much have the same streaming services. For example, if you go into Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, Peacock, YouTube TV, Hulu, all the main ones are there. There's a few differences. Twitch, for example, is an Amazon-owned gaming streaming service. If you're into gaming or live streaming, you probably are familiar with Twitch. It's available on the Fire TV. It used to be available on Roku. You may have saw I still had my old app there. Amazon pulled it from Roku recently. It does not work on Roku anymore. Hopefully they kind of make up there. But Roku has the Roku channel on the Fire TV, so you can watch all the free Roku content. It actually even looks just like a Roku interface, which is pretty cool. Apple TV's on both of them, and more. So it really is, honestly, a personal opinion here on what you like with it. I thought I had Roku installed here. I know I did. Oh, right there it is. I was looking for a purple, not white icon. So it really depends on what you want. Which one has what you like with it? Let's jump in here and see right here. The Roku channel even looks exactly like it does on Roku with it. We gave you a quick look at how fast YouTube TV opened. Let's take a look on Roku. Let's take a look at how fast YouTube TV opens on the Fire TV. I did have this open a little while ago with it. Let's see here. Seems to be moving pretty fast. Who's watching? I'm watching. And there we go. There it is. Very fast, very smooth on both of them. Very happy with the quality on it. In my opinion, the picture quality really depends on what version you buy. If you buy the 4K version of them, the picture quality, in my opinion, is no different. Buy the HD version of both of them, the picture quality, in my opinion, has been very consistent. So overall, I'm going to give this 2 thumbs up. There's no real wrong answer here. So I'd love to know from you, which one do you pick? Do you prefer the more simpler Roku interface, or do you like the features that the Fire TV has? The suggested content, the ability to jump more quickly back into a particular show, regardless of what app it was on last. Leave me a comment, let me know. Now, I will say Amazon does push a lot of their content. I will say Roku does push a lot of their content through the Roku channel more. But definitely seems to be a little more harsh on the Fire TV side. So, personal opinion on that. If you like this video, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, let me know what you think, which device you would go with, and let me know why. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care, be safe. We'll be back again real soon.